Hi guys, how's it going? Webhub Sisanti here. And in this video, I'll basically teach you one more way on how you can find relevant connections. But again, right, the reason why this is in the bottom is because this is something that I don't suggest you or don't recommend you unless and until you find a gold mine. Let me tell you what I mean, right? On LinkedIn, there's something called as LinkedIn groups. Oh man, I'm so used to Facebook groups. Any which ways, there's something called as LinkedIn groups, right? For people who don't know, there are a lot of people who don't know this, and it's absolutely fine. Let's look for digital marketing, and let me teach you how to look for groups on LinkedIn. They're not active. Most of the groups are almost dead. LinkedIn group as an asset is not valued much. That is why it's hidden as a last feature. But again, right after you type, click on more and click on groups. You will see a bunch of groups on digital marketing. Almost every topic will have a group. Digital marketing is very broad. Let me try something like a design just to get an idea. You see there are tons of them, like graphic design, let's say. I mean, there are a few amazing groups like founders and CXOs, groups like that. There are quite a few interesting of them. But again, right, like groups are almost dead, and I feel there are much better way of doing it because most of people inside these groups are not very active, and there's much better way to, as I told you in the last few videos, to get much more active people on LinkedIn. Again, just to give you a quick stat, guys, out of 100% of LinkedIn users, only 9% of them are active. So it's better we target these 9%, and out of the 9%, only 3% of people actually interact with the content. So finding the right set of audience is very important. All right. So again, right, let's say you like any of these groups. All you should do is open that up, request to join. Again, for this hack to work, you should be a part of the group, and usually most of these groups will accept everybody. Once they do, you can go to this API. It's called LinkedIn Group Members. Simple as that. Like every other API, click on use this API, it'll pop up. Copy the session cookie, copy the link paste the link to the group URL, or you can have a spreadsheet just like I showed you in the other video with a list of groups that you want to scrape. And basically it can scrape a maximum of 2500 members in a group. Once you do that, hit on save and click on launch. This should able to scrape 2500 up to 2500 members in every group. Again, the problem with this is it's not actually scraping the top 2500 users, it's randomly scraping active 2500 users, but it's actively like randomly scraping top 2500 users. So the data is not really accurate, and it doesn't mean that all these people are active on LinkedIn. In fact, a lot of groups are, if you go and check out the groups, you realize that there's not been a single post for ages, and most of the posts on these groups are like spammy content, right? But there are a few cases where groups might be super useful. That is, let's say you found a group where all your competitors customers exist, right? Things like that. If you ever hit a gold mine, or let's say your competitor is running a group which is a closed member group with 2000 odd people, but the reason why he's running it because he's trying to nurture this audience, you can steal those audiences from these groups by using this trick. But if you're going broad, if you're just trying to build your connection or building your network, there are much better ways that I've told about, that I've already discussed. I think you should opt for those options rather than this way, because it's more of finding, yes, niche audiences in bulk, but again, right, there are much better ways to do it. Why should we opt for something like this? But the reason why I included this is there could be a use case where you might want to have people in this space, so why not, right? All right, guys, that's more about this quick video. I hope you had fun with this. See you on the other one.